my Jefferson Starships. How the devil are you? I'm Moose.
And I'm Squirrel.
Welcome back to our little bubble here on the internet. Don't forget to subscribe, become an honorary Starship and join our bubble.
We're really sorry. We were taking a break between filming and Mum just decided to sit down as she thought it'd be funny for an intro, so...
There you go. I told ya. Shake up on the channel.
So...
Today...
we are doing a slightly different video.
Way back when. Or back in my day. Or when I was young. Whatever you want to call it.
So... as you may have heard in our channel shake up video, basically just having a chat about the channel name and everything, we're saying that we're going to be doing a couple different videos. Now, last video, whenever this goes up, we did a taste test video.
That's what we filmed before.
Yes.
In case something else goes up before this one.
Yes. Some of it was really nice, some of it not so much.
Yeah. But we have in our town a little shop called Bulldog Records. Oh, look, it's got a little star on it. A little shop called Bulldog Records.
I didn't bring the thing.
They don't just sell records. They sell second-hand vinyl, CDs, DVDs, videos, and books.
So, we got 2 vinyls, one of which is actually mine. I don't have it with me. It is at home. I have a very rare Metallica vinyl that you cannot find anywhere.
And I've got a Rare Queen one. We'll probably show those in a short at some point.
Yeah. But I had a look. The Metallica vinyl is 50 something quid.
Discogs don't even have the Queen one that I got, so that's
it cost 50 something quid and I got it for a £5.
Yeah, so yeah. But today we're going to be talking about, let me know if you remember these, read it yourself books when you were in school. I am old enough to remember them. And
also Horrid Henry, because I'm a massive child and I love Horrid Henry.
Read It Yourself was the early version to, I guess, Biff Chip and Kipper.
Biff Chip and Kipper.
That range of books that they use now with all the different colours. And these were levels. They were Ladybird books.
I love the Ladybird.
This is what they look like. So this one is a level 3. So we'll have a look inside in a minute to see what it looks like. This one is a level 4.
We have 2 level 4s.
And this one is also a level 4. So we'll have a look and see what the difference is.
And then this one
is a level 5, so I'm guessing, And
then this one just says early reader. It doesn't really have a thing.
It does say on the back, reading level 2 up to keywords book 2C. So reading level 2 is Goldilocks and 3 Bears, Billy Goat's Gruff, Sly Fox and Red Hen, The Elves and the Shoemaker. I love The Elves and the Shoemaker.
Oh, The Elves and the Shoemaker.
So let's have a look at level 3, so we can have a look.
We're going to start with Mum's because there's a few of them and I've only got one. So
this is the front. Ladybird
probably
there.
shouldn't put that there.
That's the back. Tells you all the different.
So I am of
read that.
the age where I had Biff Chip and Kipper or The Magic Key because it is basically the same thing. The Magic Key is the TV series.
I think Lisa Sims, if you're out there watching,
we have your books.
I think this might have been your book. So it's got such quality illustrations, beautiful pictures. I used to love these books. So, and there's just a little blurb there. Now I am a qualified teaching assistant and I used to love reading the kids' book in circle time and stuff. So this is Peter and the Wolf. So here's a picture of the wolf. I'm going to come a bit closer actually.
Beautiful illustration.
Yeah, really nice. So, this is level 3. So, quite big words, simple sentences of between 4 and 8 words. So, because you've got your comma here, and then, we're just going to have a quick flick through. This is level 3. So, let me know if you read these at school.
I read Ladybird books, but mine was more like Rainbow Magic and stuff like that. Oh my god, Rainbow Magic.
And then
leave a comment if you remember Rainbow Magic. Tell me I'm not the only one who remembers it, because otherwise I feel like I'm going insane.
So yeah, that's level 3. And I always used to tell my students, if you want to put a bit of suspense or on the next page, put these 3 dots on the end of your sentence.
It's called an ellipsis.
That's what it's called. There you go.
You used to date an English major.
So that's level 3. So let's have a look at level 4. See what the difference is. This one's called the Magic Paintbrush.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, that's level 5.
Never mind.
Level 4 is blue. Again, your little Ladybird on the back. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
And
Who's
then-
seen the new movie? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. And then this one is Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah. So
Is it Lisa Sims again? It is.
it actually tells you here the keywords, which is really good.
So with Jack and the Beanstalk, we have to be really careful because
Again.
there's no spine.
So this beautiful illustrations, the letters are slightly smaller.
Are they?
The text is smaller because it's so they would be more advanced, so they would be able to read partially by themselves. So
Obviously, like they would still
text
need
is
to ask for
smaller.
help.
Again, the mirror with it's like yeah, I think that's meant to be a snake
Show
on the
me.
mirror. I think.
Yes.
Or no, hold on.
No, I think it is a snake.
It's got feet.
Maybe it's an owl.
Don't
So
know.
it is
Look at
actually
this picture, though. Look.
what's the term?
How beautiful is
A
that?
butterfly effect or a Mandela effect?
Mandela effect.
It's actually magic mirror on the wall,
Yeah.
not mirror on the wall. And I didn't realise
But
this.
in here,
It says mirror.
but the original is magic mirror on the wall.
Because it's like, does anyone remember the Berenstein Bears or the Berenstein Bears, whichever one it was? It's actually the Berenstein Bears, not the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Fun fact. So I have the other one, but I have to be extremely careful because there's no spine.
Yeah.
It's a very well loved book. So like Mum said,
Gosh.
the words are smaller. Like the
There's
sentences.
more of them in the sentence
Yeah.
and on the page. But this magic paintbrush, just look at the inside.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
How cool is that?
That's so pretty.
So, yeah,
Lisa
Lisa Sims
again.
again.
If you're out there watching this, we have your books. We'll take very good care of them.
So, this is level 5. So, it's not so much smaller text, but
It's
there's more.
paragraphs.
There's more on the page. It's separated into paragraphs. Because, again, they should be, at this stage, knowing their keywords, how to read, how to pause at a comma. And, you know, kids use pictures to help them learn to read. When I was doing my teaching assistant course, they gave us a piece of paper with writing on it. And it was, I don't know if you've seen it on your font keyboard where you type the letters and it comes out as symbols. They gave us this piece of paper and it was just like, there was a picture and then all this writing. And we had to try and decipher the writing. And they gave us like half an hour. Some people managed to decipher it from looking at the picture, but it wasn't 100%. And the tutor then said to us, what you're seeing there in front of you is what kids see when they are learning to read. And it just made sense, completely made sense, because they don't know what letters look like, how they're supposed to say them, what they mean. So that was quite interesting.
Do you mean like when you press and hold on like the A and like it comes up with like all the different...
No, it was like shapes, like triangles and...
Oh, you mean like the font keyboard thing that I
Yeah.
use? Oh.
Very strange. And it was a good way of putting it because it made a lot of sense after that.
So
Onyx is going to share.
I'm a massive Horror Henry fan. I still am at nearly 26 years old. It's kind of a comfort show because I grew up with it. It's kind of usually just...
I didn't like the movie though. The movie was weird.
The movie was weird. The only reason I watched it is because there's Dick and Dom in it. It's the only reason I watched
a weird
it.
movie.
It was bizarre, but the TV show... Fun fact, the person who wrote the books, Francesca Simon, had no say on the TV series.
Weird.
So, yeah, Francesca Simon wrote these. I had so many of these growing up. I don't think I had this one. I had the black and white ones. But this one is actually coloured in. But I had the black and white ones. I had so many. It was a problem. Like, I had a stack. Like, it came up to, like, here of just books.
Yeah, but you also had the...
I had pretty much the entire collection of, like, the first half of Rainbow Magic.
Yeah, Rainbow Magic.
It was, like, from the Rainbow Fairies up until, I believe it was the Gems.
Yeah.
And I believe one of them...
Loads. They had...
I believe
Nan and
one of
Grandad
them
used
was...
to buy them all the time.
I believe one of them was actually something the Onyx Fairy.
Yeah.
Which is really weird considering that's my name now.
Mm-hmm.
And... Yeah, but So this one is Moody Margaret's Makeover.
It's an early reader.
It's an early reader. My brain just went blank for a second there. But it's kind of like Mums.
So these are what you probably find in the school library.
Yeah, where it's like, they're very simple, like, paragraphs. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me find one that I can, like, read out. So, for example, the second page on, like, the actual story says, I am seeing still, said Sour Susan, stop pulling my hair. That's one paragraph, but it's 2 lines, and it's quite simple.
Yeah.
So, if you're in, like, primary school, or I believe in, like, different areas of the UK, because I know a friend of mine went to junior school and, like, lower
you get
school.
lower, middle, upper, and then secondary. And some you get, like, a through school where they start at nursery and go all the way
So,
up
for
to
me,
18.
it was nursery, reception, primary school, then secondary school, and then obviously college or university if you decide to go to uni instead of college. Because I know in America, you guys call university college.
Yeah.
So it is very confusing because
Yeah.
I have American friends. It was baffling to them. But this is very much like primary school age. This is what I was reading when I was like 5.
Yeah.
I'm now 25, so it's been like 20 years.
But, you know, you're never too old for a book. I love books. I love to read.
In the alcove over there is my entire collection of manga.
Yeah, so I'm currently reading Harlan Coben, and I'm reading I Will Find You.
I am
It's quite good.
currently reading through the Harry Potter collection again. I'm currently reading Philosopher's Stone, but I'm also reading one of the light novels for an anime that I really like, Death Note. It's called the Los Angeles Beyond... Well, it's called the LABB Murder Cases. It's written in the perspective of one of my favourite characters, who I have cosplayed and probably should bring back again at some point.
And I recently finished reading a book called Our Endless Numbered Days.
Have you read the 5 yet?
No, not all of it.
Because I would like to borrow that at some point.
Our Endless Numbered Days. What can I say about that book? Well, go find it, go read it for yourself. It's a very interesting book. It's the twist at the end was not what I was expecting.
So if anyone's wondering what the 5 is, it is the book that was written about the 5 victims of Jack the Ripper.
From their perspective. So from their so-called perspective, obviously, because we don't truly know what happened, because obviously news reporting back then was a case of like not photographs but like
all we know
drawing.
is apparently they found out who it was, and the only reason I am obsessed with Jack the Ripper is because of Black Butler.
Yeah. So anyway,
and the London Dungeons.
yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe, become an honorary starship in our little bubble here on the internet. Don't forget to like and comment as well.
Comment and all that fun stuff. It really does help out the channel.
It really does. So as I say, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. I've been Moose.
And I've been Squirrel, and like we said, we will see you in the next video. Bye. That was double. Why did I do that?